Hey everybody, old Man Laybolt here. In case there's any confusion or concern or still remnants of people who don't quite understand about social distancing and isolation and the current demographic trends as we roll into the next week, I just wanted to say something. So I'm an RN, and all of the nursing teams and housekeeping teams and hospital teams are going to be engaged in frontline care with this. And we are being told that this healthcare's generation World War II. Like, it's never been seen before. We've never had to deal with it before, anything like this, in our hospitals and acute care settings. So the thing is, staying 6 feet away from each other in grocery stores, I know that sounds stupid. And keeping yourself in your house at all times, I know that sounds stupid. Not that we're there yet, but we could go there. And there's a lot of reasons not to like that. You know, that makes sense. But here's the thing. If you think about our previous generations when we had soldiers in Europe, for example, right? And everybody contributed to the war effort. So all your animal fat went to make nitroglycerin. You went on rations, right? Those are sacrifices made for the front lines. All politics aside and silly internet conspiracies and all the other crap, I just want you to think about that everything you do and have done for the last 3 weeks or so, and everything you do rolling into this week and moving forward is helping us, helping me. If you know me, if you're a friend of mine and you're wondering about how you can do me a favor, if you reduce the numbers, you reduce the numbers of cases that I'm going to be exposed to. So you improve my chances. So, like in World War II, if there was extra brass, it had to be volunteered and submitted for shell casings for people overseas who needed those. It's the same thing. The fewer the numbers, and the further you stay away from each other now, out there, the fewer the numbers we're going to be working with in hospitals, and the longer your frontline care teams get to stay on their feet. And if they get to stay on their feet, we get through this. That's the whole point. So if things change this week and there's a lockdown and there's no airports and there's no Starbucks, just remember, that's not an infringement on you for any reason other than to try and help us who are in those buildings, doing everything we can, minimizing our exposures so that we can keep going. Okay? I don't know if that's really been, there I go, I touched my face. I don't know if that's really been talked about to a great extent in that context. A lot of the social messaging I'm seeing kind of says otherwise. You're doing your part for us. You really are. It's a fact, right? It just is. And there's no greater way to pitch in for us right now as we roll into this as doing that. Stay 6 feet away from each other. Wash your hands. Only go to the grocery store for essentials. Shave everything down to the minimum, just like our grandparents did in the 40s. That's what we're trying to do, right? And this will pass. We'll get through this. It will move on. China got through it. The other countries will get through it. We're going to be okay. But the impact afterward will be determined by what we have done in the last 3 weeks and what we're going to do in the next 3 weeks, and so on. And it's a fluid state, and it unfolds week to week, day to day, hour by hour. But everything you do is important. Everything you do is important. So I've talked too long. I really appreciate your time, and I hope this helps. Take care of each other, and good luck.